Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Fire Emblem Binding Blade Let's Play. I'm fresh back in fighting form. I've recovered from last time, my anus has stopped bleeding, and all the fucks are out my system, or at least most of them. Unfortunately, Olivia cannot join us today because her exams are all around the corner. She's really got to focus on all her work, and she doesn't know when she's going to be back. If she can make time, she will do it, but for now, and I don't know until when, it's going to be just me. So sorry about that, but she's got priorities. Life is a bitch, but what are you going to do? So anyway, after moving on from the horror that was Chapter 14, we're now in Chapter 14X, which actually some have considered to be worse than Chapter 14. And you know what? While first time playing through I didn't pay any attention because I just hated Chapter 14 so much, on this playthrough I noticed, you know what? Yeah, this level sucks as well. So once again, fuck this level. Oh, this level is a real mean bitch, this level. And I'll get into why in a minute, but like one after another, this game just took a nosedive in level design. Like, Jesus. Were the developers like really pissy that day? Like, there had to be a deadline. It was like, oh, yo, fuck this. Just throw this together and do this on purpose just to be a bitch to the players. Hope you like Fog of War and Bolting. Oh boy. But yeah, the purpose of this chapter is to get the tome of Four Blades as one of the ancient weapons. And what's really clever that I've noticed is that this tome is located in Arcadia. And if you've played Fire Emblem 7, you know that that's where Aphos, found the land of the dragons and people and stuff like that. And the tome he used in Fire Emblem 7 is Four Blades, and we find it in Arcadia. And I thought to myself, that's very, very clever. So, kind of subtle foreshadowing. Well, foreshadowing or whatever you want to call it, because this game did technically come first, but all of us knew about Aphos because of Fire Emblem 7. Aside from the 0.1% who played on emulators before 7 came out. The 0.0001%. Okay, so reason why this chapter sucks so much. Okay, reason number one, this plat has if anyone's wondering, boots increase movement by 2. Why do they give them to Wendy? Because in every Fire Emblem game, I always give boots to the knights because they benefit from it so much. It pretty much gets rid of their biggest weakness, and while other units can benefit from it too, I find that they're fine. Most of the time they're just fine with their standard movement, but knights, oh god, like it doesn't matter which knight it is, I could be using Boars or Bath, I'd still give them the boots because they just benefit so much from this. But anyway, the main reason this chapter sucks, for one thing, this chapter is disappearing platforms, which you'll see, throughout this thing, the platforms will disappear and then you'll just be stuck in water. And unless you have a flying unit, Geese, or if Gonzalez is promoted, you can't move. So this chapter, can come to a dead, just like a grinding halt all of a sudden, and unless you come with the right units. I mean, to be fair, I imagine you'd have at least 1 or 2 flying units on your team. You're not guaranteed to have Geese or Gonzalez, but 1 or 2 flying units, so there's that. But just that, it just randomly disappear. And I don't know if it's fixed or random. I'm pretty sure it's random, but I could be wrong. But point being, once they're stuck in the water, they pretty much can't do anything. And here's that other problem, bolting. Now, I reckon a lot of you don't know what bolting is. It's a siege tome. I called it range tome, but they're actually called siege tomes. Thank you for pointing that out in the video. Where they allow you to hit units from 10 space away from a really powerful magical attack. Now, most of the time, the attacks are very strong, but they also are very heavy, so it's hard for units to double with them. In this game, they only weigh 10, and 2 stages have them, so that's 10 boltings, and it's easy for them to W, so yeah. And keep in mind, a lot of units in this game don't have very good resistance, so point goes without saying, fuck. So yeah, this chapter, a lot of people have said some people in the comments have said it's worse than Chapter 14, because Chapter 14, if you do prepare for it, it can't be too bad. I mean, I still think it's bad because, from the first, because a lot of things ride on the first time player not knowing any of this, and, I think it's a real death trap for them. But this chapter, like, Jesus Christ, it's just some stuff you can't avoid, and I think it's the randomness factor that really fucks you over. Well, and, when I was playing through this, I was like, yeah, this chapter does kind of suck. So I get why people don't like this one. I mean, it's definitely a low point in the Binding Blade's level design. Like this, these past 2 chapters show why Binding Blade's level design kind of sucks. Gonzalez has to miss always once. Yeah, but and then some of you may argue, but you said one of your favorite chapters was Night of Farewells, which has both bolting and disappearing platforms. It does, but here's my counter argument for that. The disappearing platforms, they're much narrower, and I can't remember if this is official, but I definitely remember when I was playing, they would only really disappear once you actually started walking on them or have gone past them with certain units. So they wouldn't just, you know, randomly disappear. They don't take massive chunks out of. There's more plots of land for people to go on, and it's just better well designed. And secondly, the bolting, unlike this game, the bolting is much heavier, so it's not so easy for Sonya to constantly, you know, hit you. And it's less likely for you to die because units are higher level, and the majority of them will just have better resistance than the units in this game. So I like Night of Farewells. Also, Night of Farewells I really like from a story perspective. You know, just like the entire situation going down is, you know, pretty much what makes that chapter for me. All them feels. But, you know, this chapter's just, I think it's the randomness factor and just like, you know, the unfair bolting. The bolting is that is a real bitch. It is a real bitch. Anyway, okay, so the main focus of this chapter, because some of the units I've brought, you're wondering why you bring them. What my aim for this chapter to do is to get all the units who are like close to leveling up, like level 19, and have them promote. And it's funny, Sophia's not going to get one shot now. Pretty hilarious. Because you know they're right near the point where like they can become, you know, the next stage in this chapter. I'm just like, let's just get through this. Let's just get them up to level 20, promote them, and then we're all good to go. Yeah, majority of units are axe wielders, so good place for Myrmidons and sword people. Also, you know, definitely take your flying units, otherwise you're screwed. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Oh god. Ow! Oh, Thea, that did not feel good. And you're meant to be a Pegasus Knight. That fucking hurt. Here come the Wyverns. So if I remember correctly, in this chapter, I promote Wendy, I promote Lena, I think, and I'm pretty sure I promote Sue as well. I'm not 100%, I know Wendy's a definite, and I think Sue's a definite, but I'm not sure about Lelena. I'll have to find out as, you know, as the chapter goes along. Oh boy. Well fucking done, Sophia. Jesus Christ almighty. See, again, it's very random. The enemies can get screwed over as well, but most of the time it's going to be you who gets screwed. And then I notice, like, oh god, I'm getting bombarded with shit. I gotta fucking run. And run I did. And unfortunately, he's got a weapon advantage against me. Yeah. I'm kind of stuck. Right now, I'm stuck in a bit of a pickle. But thank god I have an Axe Reaver. But I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I can't even remember what I do at this point. All I know is I was like, fuck, I am in a tight spot and it is not nice. And once again, Lelena proves why she is amazing. And upon promotion, she's going to get even better. Something I find, I don't know if this is just me when it comes to Fire Emblem, but I find certain units, like when they promote, you really feel the increase in power, whereas other units, they're just like, they're stronger, but you don't feel like that jump. And not to say they turn out bad, they're just like, let me give you an example. Like, when I promote units like Tharja, Henry, Milady, Longku, stuff like that, they're better and stuff like, and like, you can definitely see they're better, but it's not like, you don't feel like the massive power boost. But other units that I promote, like Wendy, good chunk of Pegasus Knights, Perry, you really, like, they go from, well, Wendy's just naturally bad, but like Perry goes from average to holy shit, like real quickly. And I don't know if this is just me, but I find that with some units, you really feel the power of the of promotion with them. Wendy definitely one of them, because even on the when I was looking up like her bases and everything on the wiki, even tells you in the strategy she does benefit a lot from promotion, and you know that's good because I've got to tell you guys, chapter 16 onwards, because I'm not using a next chapter, because again, I'm also trying to round out as many units as I can and get the promote. Chapter 16 onwards, Wendy will be at the front and the center of pretty much every chapter and will wreck all kinds of shit. And I'm not exaggerating. Speaking of wrecking shit. Kaboom! Oh boy. Yeah, I definitely think I get Lilina to pro. Is she level 19 yet? Yeah, there she is. That magic stat. It's so beautiful. On an unrelated, well, slightly unrelated topic, so a lot of people have been talking about the whole Fire Emblem heroes. They finally fucking put Ike in the game. All I gotta say is, well, it's about fucking time, because, again, he should have been there from the beginning. The fact that he wasn't, in my opinion, was really, really stupid. But, point being, I played through his chapter. I don't have him yet because I haven't summoned yet, and knowing my luck, I doubt I'd get him, though then again I got a 5-star recently. One thing I did notice is that they actually had defense missions now. And I was like, finally, something new. And I think for heroes, again, something like a defense mission is great. I just thought it was really, really cool. It wasn't easy. Well, you know, all things considered, because I use a team about the same level, around the same level as Ike's people. You know, it was definitely more challenging than most of the stuff. But I enjoyed it, and I'd love to see them do more, especially if like they just bring in more characters, because you know we need more of the Tellius bunch, big time. So anyway, Wendy's away with the javelin, and yay. Something, you asshole. But I've got to tell you, for a good chunk of this chapter, a lot of it is just me really having to take my time because, again, the platforms and stuff like that, and I've got to really wait out the bolting. It's a bit of the pain in the arse. So sorry if the first part of this thing kind of drags. It's just, god damn it, you know, you've really got to be careful. I mean, there is a way to rush through this chapter, but I don't recommend it because, again, there's so much, just a lot of shit, man. There's a lot of shit. Because I was absolutely zero resistance. Poor guy, poor guy. You weren't made to take magical hits. Okay, that's gonna hurt. Ow! That fucking hurt. It went straight through the armor. Well, at least she's still keeping her record of being able to dodge nearly everything. I don't know how she does it. I think it's the luck stat. I don't know how she does it, but she dodged it like no one dodges before. Oh, fuck your sidekick. You see, now I can barely move. Literally just stuck in place, like, well, now what am I going to do? I mean, I can fight still, but... the point still stands. Kill him. Yep, definitely. And I just think that's what most people hate about this chapter. It's just like, a lot of the stuff you can't control and it just comes out of nowhere, and it's like, well, this is really not fair. I think that's the main issue. Anyway, take no chances, kill this son of a bitch. Oh man, and Echoes comes out in less than a month actually. I'm definitely excited. Something some people have been asking is, will I Let's Play Echoes? Well, you currently know I don't have a 3DS capture card at the moment, and I've been looking at the prices of 3DS capture software, and I gotta say, I'm probably not, like, I want to get one, but I'm probably not going to get one, you know, at least, it depends, because if I get paid enough in my next paycheck, then there's a chance I could get it, because again, those 3DS capture cards take a good chunk out of my wallet, and I've got other things to pay for. But I know I want to do a Let's Play of like the 3DS titles, and 3DS capture cards something I'm going to need. It's just that if like the next thing goes well, then I'll definitely, you know, really consider getting that 3DS capture card, because it would be very beneficial in the long run. I mean, I wouldn't be able to Let's Play Echoes day one, but maybe like 1 month in, because, you know, that's when I get my next paycheck and stuff, then I would definitely and if I get the capture card, that's definitely something I do. I know I'd said I'd do the Fire Emblem games chronologically, but considering, you know, Echoes has just come out and everyone's going to be talking about it, and, you know, it's a brand new game, and, you know, it's just something going to be really cool. God damn it. I think I could just make the exception and go straight to Echoes for this one. I don't think people would complain. I mean, I'm pretty, like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty sure you'd be happy to see me go straight into Echoes, especially because, at least with the other Fire Emblem games, I know what I'm doing when I'm playing them. Echoes, I've got, like, I'm in the dark, essentially. So it'd be interesting to, you know, essentially do a blind LP. But that doesn't mean I'm going to wait until I get the capture card to play Echoes. Oh, hell no, I'm playing that the moment it comes through my letterbox. As soon as I get that package, I'm straight on it. It was the same for Fates. I remember when Fates first came out and I got the package, I was just like, okay, I'm on this. Go. And then for the next good couple of months, I was just playing Fates solely so I could make those videos, and god damn, that exhausted the shit out of me. Oh, man. Like, after that, I didn't want to play Fire Emblem for, like, I didn't want to hear the name Fire Emblem for a while. It was an exhausting experience. I had fun, no doubt. It's just when you play the same game essentially 5 times, it drags on you. It whittles you down bit by bit. Gotta get Roy to deal with them. Like, I mean, to be fair, with the 3DS capture card, I think the biggest problem is, like, it's not like other capture cards you can just plug it into the device. There are some like that, but it's more complex than that, and that's why they're so expensive. And also, it's just for 3DS, so it's a lot more limited. So, you know, it is a big investment, but it's definitely something I want to get. And it's something I definitely will get, because, god damn it, you know, there's a lot of 3DS games I want to play, because I love that console. It's so good. Oh man. Sorry, it's just, yeah, without Olivia, it's not as easy to just keep things going. I'm trying my best, but it's definitely not as easy. What else is new in terms of Fire Emblem, so to speak? Well, I can just tell you, once we got through all the Baltines and stuff, I'm not gonna lie, I do spend a good time with this chapter just ferrying people across this godforsaken map. And again, that's another reason why it's annoying. You've really got to, you know, the pacing of this chapter sucks. I think that's the main thing. The pacing is really bad. Just constant stopping and starting, having to really pull back a lot of times. It's not that pleasant of an experience. It means I don't think it's as bad as chapter 14 because it's only the beginning you've got to deal with, whereas chapter 14 just, in my opinion, sucks all the way through, but I get why people don't like it. I get why people don't like it. Yeah, and I think this is... I'm not sure if Roy makes it level 20 in this chapter. If he does, then, well, that means we're going to spend the next... a good chunk of the Let's Play with just Roy doing absolutely nothing. And I mean nothing. But, you know, so now we've just got to keep moving and hope for the best. Oh, we're going to take out this dude. At least... I think we'll probably get Milady too. Yeah. It's funny, he's just spending all his time using Psyche. He's not actually fighting. He's a pacifist druid. No, I shall not join this fight. I will heal my people. Well, that's nice and all, but you've got to die now. Goodbye. Oh, those sweet level ups. That's one thing I do love about killing promoted units. You get so many experience points. I think Milady promotes next chapter. I'm pretty sure, though not 100%. Again, Lena, Jesus. She just loves nuking people. She is unbelievable. Again, there's so much of this game that really needs tweaking, you know, if they do a remake, which I hope they do, because I feel this game really deserves it. But honestly, after playing more of it, I think Genealogy, because some of the stuff has not aged, not just graphically, like just the mechanics and the way the game's set up. Oh god, some of that game is aged so poorly, and you know, it could really benefit from the remake treatment. More so than Binding Blade, but I think Binding Blade is more relevant because of Roy. You know, we got the other 2 GBA games. I just think, like, Genealogy, holy shit, that game has not aged very well. at all. It's not a bad game by any means, hell no, it's just... God damn, some of that stuff just makes me go, wow. Like, what? Like, I'm surprised I even got away with it back then. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, well, Sophia is maxed out. Okay, so now it's just softening up people for Sophia. At the very least, Sophia's not going to die by getting hit by these people. It's just a case of, you know, 1 shot, I'm okay. 2, there's a problem. But at the very least, this guy's dead. And again, she's gaining experience points. They grow up so fast. She's already level 9. She's getting really good level ups. I think I'm getting RNG blessed when it comes to Sophia. Like, goddamn, she's been getting some really nice level ups throughout. You know, I'm only 2 chapters of using her. She's already got really nice level ups, and holy shit. It's also quite funny because a lot of people in the comments have been saying adamantly that Sophia will never double anyone. And I'm just like, you know, give it time. Guys, just give it time and I'll make you eat your own words. Doesn't change the fact that Sophia sucks, but you will be eating your own words. You will be eating your own words. But anyway, I'm going to break here right now. And when we come back, we're going to finish up the rest of this godforsaken chapter and see some of our team members finally become their advanced classes. But until then, see you guys next time and take care.